Let's call him a snake. Master of potions.
Just stupidly following orders.
Okay. Okay, next time we get Morse, I'll read the Codex of Morse. I think it's time to look at our inventory. Yeah, potions. That's one of the traits I gave him. One of the good traits. He's a master of poisons. Alright. What's this? The Red Priest's clothing. Okay. Hit chance plus N, Red Priest. Alistair has not parted from his ring since he became a Red Priest. Okay. There you go, Master of Potions. Poisons, I mean. One funny priest, yeah. And I do have a plan. Okay, that I'm going to reveal, or maybe I'm not going to reveal. There is a twist to the RPs. Not a little twist. But this is not the moment, I think. Okay, let's explore the docks then.
Our purses are as empty as our bellies. The town is dying, and the death of Lord Sarwick changes nothing. Who will help us? If no one solves our town's problems, should we not solve them ourselves?
By rebellion?
With things as they are, what choice do we have?
If things are so bad, what do you propose to do?
It's been too hard for too long. It's time to revolt. We must take matters into our own hands. We'll take up arms.
Okay. He needs tough love.
You should be careful. If you keep attracting attention this way, the guards will lock you up in the dungeons, or worse.
Perhaps in the time of Lord Reynald, the Curt. But do you see many guards pacing the streets now? The army of Riverspring is but a shadow of what it was. You obviously know nothing of the misery we suffer here.
That may be, but I do know that violence is answered with more violence. This path never ends well.
We're already suffering. What is it to us if we die of hunger or by a sword?
What has happened here? These lands were once thriving.
It's the Lords. It's been too long since they cared about what happens in their own lands. Neighboring lords have taken the chance to grab some of our land, and nothing is done to stop it. And now that Lord Sarwick is dead, it will only get worse. We must do something.
Shut up!
But there are still Sarwicks in Riverspring.
Don't make me laugh. The eldest fled years ago. As for the others, they're no better than he. Anyway, this concerns only the people of Riverspring, stranger.
So be it. I pray that your choices will not lead you to reckless acts. May R'hllor light your path through the shadows.
Gather round, citizens of Riverspring. Come. For the past 15 years, things have gone from bad to worse. No more travelers, almost no boats. And what is a river town without merchant ships? It is a dying town. Riverspring is dying. You, Aubrey, it's been weeks since you've been able to bring in fresh wares. There's not a ham left in town. And where's Preston? How long has it been since you sold a single ounce of butter? We can't afford to buy your butter, brother. Our purses are as empty as our bellies. The town is dying, and the death of Lord Sarwick changes nothing.
There you go.
If no
Not
one
me.
solves our town's problems, should we not solve them ourselves?
Okay. There you go. A guard. He was...
One night I was drunk as a lord, and I dreamt that that Sarwick girl climbed into my bed.
You, my friend, need to stop dreaming.
I won't tell you what I did with her.
Thank you. I've heard enough already.
Yeah, right. In a dream,
From bad to worse.
he did unspeakable things to her in a dream. The seal of knowledge is used by the masters of the Citadel to seal the scholarly documents. As they are rare, they can fetch a good price. Okay, the Maesters are basically the scientists, you could say, of the Seven Kingdoms. They go to a university, which is called I don't remember. But they are the advisors, the scholars. Every great lord has a maester as his counselor.
Those bastards are just stupidly following orders.
Okay. Aha, money! A donation for the great lord, Rayla.
Hey, don't count your eggs until your chickens have laid.
And when it rains now, we had to burn it to stay warm.
Sad story, but mind you, my pigs aren't doing that well either.
Pigs everywhere. Okay, how did I miss that? Need to swing.
Arms for a poor man, priest. I haven't eaten since yesterday.
Can die for all I care. Die. Don't bother me with your begging.
Don't hang around here, priest. We don't take well to new faces round here.
I'm an old face. The son of lords and ladies.
Don't hang around here, priest. We don't take well to new faces round here.
Okay. You'll have to tell me twice.
Forgive my boldness, noble stranger, but I cannot let you walk into certain death like that.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm not sure of the customs in the free cities nowadays, but I wouldn't dream of entering Westerer's arm like that. And yet, as the smith labours day and night for us, it so happens that I sell the finest weapons. Blunt, cutting, perforating. You know what they say, my lord. Don't buy your blade until you know what you plan to stick it into.
Okay, why not? Let's see his perforating weapons.
Tell me more about perforating weapons.
An enemy full of holes is considerably less frightening, isn't he? Piercing weapons are especially designed to fight against medium armor, such as chainmail. Do you need more information?
No, but why not tell me about everything else?
Tell me more about blunt weapons.
Ah, the pure power of a mace. Our good king would certainly approve. Blunt weapons are especially designed to fight against heavy armor such as plate. They crush it, can you see? Bam! Do you need more information?
Yes, I would do.
Tell me more about cutting weapons.
The most popular. I know of no weapon passed down through families that is not a sword, my lord, and there are good reasons for that. Cutting weapons are especially designed to fight against light armor such as leather, and even the skin underneath. Do you need more information?
or the head now.
I have things to do.
Don't hesitate to come back and see me in the Merchant Square. I weep to see you so ill-equipped in this town. And don't forget, you'll be wanting armor. After all, no matter the weapon you face, simple clothes will not protect you.
Okay, effectiveness of weapons. All weapons against clothing, you win. Cutting weapons against light armor. Perforating weapons against medium armor. And blood weapons against heavy armor. When weapons are effective against armor, they do 15% more damage. Which is important for this particular character. Because he's a damager. I think I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I'm going the wrong way again. Should be going this way. So it turns out that no, the game does not send you to explore.
His new tax. I barely a groat left after.
Potions merchant. Merchant. No, I'm not going to give. Holy shit, we're rich. 20 silver, it seems. Okay. Flammable oil.
Allows tax.
We're all in the same mire, you know.
Are we supposed to believe they've got nothing to eat up in that castle? With what they tax us, they'll be feasting better than King Robert himself.
Robert Baratheon, King of the Andals, the first men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm.
Worse, mark my words.
Alright. That's a nice title. I always like when they recite that title. Onwards!
I heard this morning that the miller's colt was dead.
Aye, his mare is naught but skin and bones, not even giving up milk.
That won't help matters.
Not one bit. It'll only make matters worse, mark my words.
Okay. Ah, the armor merchant. I have 20 gold to spend, and I like light armor, I think. Light armor. Nah. This is marginally better, but this one is much better. Much expensive. Holy Mother of God. One gold. When will I have one gold, I wonder? Sellsword Barbuch. It's a nice name. 5 gold. 2 gold. 44 silver. Still too far from my... Okay, light. Too expensive. This one, nah. Not a big improvement. Yeah, I don't... How many silver does it take to make 1 gold? It seems like 1,000 or something. Or at least 200 at the minimum. Because there you go. 137 silver do not make 1 gold. So, 150 do not holy shit. Ah, there we go. This is much better. Maybe I can buy a trinket. Lord's coat. Okay, that's a good buy. The smith. This statue depicts the smith wielding a hammer in his muzzled hands. That's another goth, the smith. 1 GP, 220 silver, 3,360 bronze. Holy fuck. Well, I guess the yeah, I think that was canon. If you ask me, that's canon right there from J.R.R. Martin himself. 15 gold. Holy mother of God. No, I'm just too poor. I'm a poor priest. I just need to go and what? Start selling indulgences or something. Okay, this is a big improvement in damage, but I cannot buy it apparently. Yeah, I cannot buy it. Maybe weapons. Yeah, maybe better arrows. That seems like a good investment. Okay. I need to buy blunt. And I have cutting, and so I need to buy blunt, basically. Yeah, blunt. Immobilized 2%. Stunned 3 seconds. Or stunned 3 seconds. What the fuck? Okay, let's go with this one. I think it's the same one. Cleansing the houses of spirits. No, I'm not an exorcist, Jason. I don't understand. If I buy them, does that mean I can shoot one arrow with them? What does that mean? What the fuck? You can only equip arrows with your bow. What does that mean? I have my bow. What the fuck? Why can't I not equip them? Bolts! Ah! No, these are bolts. I didn't read. They don't look like bolts. Holy shit. They are freaking bolts. Not arrows. They look exactly the same. Yeah, I just lost a bunch of money. Okay, maybe I'll get one of these eventually. They certainly appear to do more damage than the bows. Let's keep it. Holy shit. I was just rubbed in my face. I'm going to present charges against the Bodger Maester.
For some food? Just a coin?
Fuck you. I don't have money.
There's a rabid hellhound. It's been coming out of both ends for 2 days now. I told him to stop eating all those forest roots, but the old boar was just too hungry. He wouldn't listen. Well, what are we to do? It's not like there's aught else for us to eat anymore. No, but there's always game in those woods. Gods, quietly. You want to be hung for poaching? You know it's forbidden to hunt on Lord Sarwick's lands.
Blue versus green. Okay. Thanks, Jason. I'll keep it in mind for next time.
Yoren is as sick as a rabid hellhound.
Old man, you wouldn't be one of those priests of R'hllor, would you?
Yes.
Here we worship the Seven. Clear off.
The Seven don't exist. They're false gods. I've come to cleanse your land of infidels. Okay.
Arms for a poor man, priest. I haven't eaten since yesterday.
What is down here?
Hey, calm down. You're all red.
You ought to watch out. This will turn nasty soon. When the barns start burning, you'll know why.
Because people are hungry, that's why. It's always that. As long as the peasants have their bellies full, you can exploit them, you can rape them, you can do anything to them. And once... Holy shit. Let me join! Money! Sweet money.
He was never the same again after losing his hand in that brawl.
Okay. Haha, money. Give it here. Give it here. Maybe I can do that. Make this guy obsessed with money. And the other guy obsessed with religion. As another RP element, a second dimension, you could say. Yeah, I think I'll do that. This guy is obsessed with money. The priest. Exactly.
Yeah, he was a tough old sod.
And the other one is obsessed with religion. And that's how that's how they lost their way. That's how we're going to put it. This guy got attached to money, or started missing being rich and powerful, and the other guy had a religious awakening or something. Why not?
Your parents' consent? Why wouldn't you marry?
Now that the old lord is in his tomb, we'll have a new lord. His son, Garwin.
What?
So?
So I'd not be surprised if he wants to use his lord's right of the first night. I've seen how he stares at her ass when he comes down into the kitchens.
You're not wrong. Lord Reynold was content to leave us be. At least we didn't have him bothering us with all that business.
There you go. Sex. Lord's prima nocte.
Bread. I have no coin.
I don't know why the lords even bothered. It was the first night. If I were a lord and I had that privilege, let's say, I wouldn't care if it was the first night or the second or the 10th. More likely than not, the woman was not a virgin anyway. So why does it matter if it's the first night or the other nights? The same shit. Starting to get sick. Yeah, GRR didn't build a rosy world. This is a dark world full of intrigue, treachery, and very devious people that have all kinds of depravities. In fact, in the first 100 pages of the book,
one too many horns of ale today?
You witness incest and murder or attempted murder.
Very nice rope you've got there. That must be worth its weight in copper.
In copper, are you kidding me? If it was gold, I would say yes. Okay, I guess we have explored all the city. Let's go.
Very nice rope you've got
to our castle.
Arms for a poor man, priest.
Son.
And reclaim our birthright.
Halt, priest. This town is in mourning. Access to the castle is closed during the ceremony.
I'm actually here to attend Lord Sarwick's burial.
I'm afraid that's not possible. I'm under strict orders to only allow entry to close kin. With the villagers' current grumblings, we don't want to risk problems.
Okay. You know what? It doesn't really matter if he knows or if he doesn't know or whatever. Already told the fucking ferryman. So let's start spreading the word. The Son of the Lord has returned. Kneel before me.
I am Lord Reynold Sarwick's eldest son, and I am here to attend my father's funeral.
His eldest son? Do you take me for a fool? I have been at my post for more than 5 years, and I have never once seen your face.
It has been more than 5 years since I left Riverspring. Please call on Mr. Harwin. He knows of my arrival.
Well, we'll see about that, but I doubt he'll come here for you. The ceremony's about to start. John, go find Maester Harwin.
What is going on here? Why has John gone for the Maester?
Ryman, it's me, Alistair.
Several hells! Alistair? Graydon, I told you only family. That excludes peasants, dogs, and cravens who abandon their families.
Holy shit, he called us a coward. Okay. Doesn't matter. The blood is in our is in our veins. And that's how you make lords, by blood, not by loyalty.
Enough, Ryman. However long I was absent, this house is still mine.
How dare you? You disappeared without so much as a goodbye years ago, and now you return as if nothing happened.
The reasons for my exile are mine alone. I owe you no explanation.
I care about your reasons? It's your fault that Lord Sarwick is dead.
You've lost your head, cousin.
Your departure destroyed him. He was never the same again.
Your judgment is clouded, Ryman. I can smell the ale on your breath from here.
What? Stand back! I'll make you eat your words, priest!
Holy shit! Well, let's paralyze him, why not? Only more of God, he's going to kill us. I think the blunt thing would have been nice right now.
Enough. Do you not think we have enough dead here?
Mr. Harwin?
Alistair, finally. I prayed for your return.
This traitor no longer has his place here, Maester Harwin. He abandoned his castle and his family.
7 gods. Get a hold of yourself, Ryman. I wrote to him to invite him to Lord Sarwick's funeral.
I prefer to leave than to hear more of this.
Alistair, what a relief it is to finally see you. I had help from my contacts in Bravos to inform you of your father's death. The funeral will be in the Godswood. The ceremony has already begun.
Why is it not held at the Sept?
It would be if it were not in ruins. Riverspring is suffering on all fronts, I fear. Let us go now. Come with me, Alistair. Let us speak as we walk.
What happened here, Maester? How could my father allow things to get to this point?
You know, after you left, Lord Reynold changed. He began to live more and more in the past, and stopped taking care of his duties. Your sister quickly found herself managing more than she should have.
Eliana helped my father govern?
Well, these last few months, she's practically run the house herself. In spite of her efforts, she was unable to slow the inevitable ruin of her lands without a lord. But all is not so dark. Many of your father's vassals remain faithful to their oath. They have all come to the burial in order to honor his memory. We will speak of all this again after the ceremony. Let us make haste, I beg of you.
Even feed her children since poor Daffin died.
He finally died, did he? And yeah, he was a tough old sod.
He was never the same again after losing his hand in that brawl.